All right, we're doing a reading. We have multiple, oh shoot, you can't see it. We have multiple cards here that I'll show you in a minute. I'm trying to still figure this shit out, just so you know. All right, we've got 1, 2, 3 tarot decks and 2 oracle decks. Clearing. First, we are cleansing the energy. Woo! Welcome, welcome. Happy Sunday. It's going to be a magical flipping week, right, James? Mm-hmm. All right, so I always shuffle all my decks, bless them, call in the stone guardians to protect us and only allow light into this space. Boom! This is what we're working with today, folks. We have got, James, please don't do that. We have got the Queen of Swords. Gorgeous. We've got Strength. We've got the Empress. Master of Intuition, we are. And you can just pick up the card. Here, pull it up. Ooh, and then we've got a goddess here, lazy. Revelation is what that says. Number 29. And then in our Mother of Life, this is our Isis deck. Okay, so now we're going to play a game here. It's really fun to see how all of these come together. And what I've learned about reading tarot, too, is you're looking at how things weave together. And so I've looked at all these cards and I'm like, okay, like I know what they mean when we look at the suit and the number, but then like what's the intuitive meaning? Like what am I drawing from it? So this is a collective reading. It's for us. It's for all of us. We've got quite a few major arcana in this pull, so that's super exciting. So what we're going to do is go over the ones that I pulled first, and then I'm going to flip the deck over and see what the bottom is. So this is the Queen of Swords. Look at her. Look at this divine goddess. She is powerful. She is sure. Look at the look on her face. She is like, okay, I have got this. Swords is thought. So she is a master of her thoughts. She knows what she wants. She knows where she's going. She's very decisive. Look at the sword right here. She has control. The point is down. She's balancing it with one finger. Like that's impressive, right? Now, look at the dragons. There are a couple of dragons back here. There's an owl, like wisdom. You think higher perspective, intuition. And then dragons, powerful, power, strength. And then I want you to look at the background. Look at the colors in the sky. This is a common theme in the first 4 cards, is the blue and the pink. And your blues are like intuition, and pink, we think heart, love. Intuition, heart, and love is what we're seeing. And so the next card is Strength, a major arcana. So look at this transition. So look at the background. You see in the background, we've got the pinks and the blues in both. You also have the infinity sign over here. And so this woman has mastered her thoughts. She's mastered her mind. She stepped into her strength. She's past the fear because she's in control of her thoughts. She's not letting her thoughts run her every day. She's left the fear behind because she's leaning on her intuition. She's not just thinking. It's not like a hamster wheel going around and round and round in her mind. And so look at this card. Look at the beautiful lion. She's tamed the lion. She's just chilling. Happy and content. Roses. Roses are symbolic of love. Then we've got the infinity sign up here. She knows that she is an eternal being. She knows that she goes on. She's tapped into that deep, deep inner knowing. She's left some of this like 3D energy behind. And so this is like we're thinking of the 1111 portal, right? All right, now we've got the same colors in the background on this one. Our transition here, look. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? All of them have the same kind of background. And this moves a little bit more into the blues and purples. And blues, so we're thinking of intuition, Purples, think of the violet flame. Healing is going on here, right? So we've moved from being controlled by our thoughts to controlling our thoughts to releasing fear because we have tapped into our intuition. We are courageous. We have tamed the lion. And then here we are. Look at that, the Empress. We are a master of our intuition. We are a nurturer. And then look at this beautiful card. She's standing on this branch. The branch is not super thick, but she's balancing on it. It's raising her up. She's balancing perfectly. She's so balanced that she's able to hold this basket and move her body. Like she's not even standing straight. It's like she's standing solid on the ground, but she's really kind of floating. And look what's in her basket. Beautiful butterflies. All of these beautiful butterflies. What else does she have? She's got flowers. She's got wings. She's got wings. And then she is directing the butterflies up toward the sun. She has so much control. She's so tapped into her intuition. She's such a master manifester that not only are the butterflies coming to her, but she is directing them exactly where she wants them to go. They're forming this beautiful ring around the sun. Isn't that beautiful? What a beautiful transition. Oh, I love it. Okay, now let's go to our oracle card. And again, look, same theme. We've got that same beautiful pattern. What a beautiful continuity here we have going. I love it. It just flows. This is intuition. This is like divine intervention telling us exactly what we need to hear. Look, there's a dragon here. A dragon and a lightning bolt. And feathers, more feathers. We had feathers. Where were our feathers? Someone had some feathers. Flowers and dragons in this one. Feather, she's got a feather. The Empress has some feathers hanging from her. And so feathers are like indicative of intuition too, the divine. Let's read a little bit. Where are those books, James? Let's read a little bit about this number 29 card, Revelation. Number 29. Revelation. Okay, this is a Chinese goddess, mother of lightning, brings revelations. She brings revelations into your life with a flash, fast moving. She gifts you this as a result of all the hard work that you have put in, dismantling your old self and making space for what you want to become. This is a very auspicious time. I love it. Look, the old self, you are a master. Queen of Swords, you are a master of your thoughts. You've dismantled the old self. I love it. I love the connection. Isn't it so beautiful how that flows together? And next is Isis, mother of life, nourishment of the golden grain mother. And so this message is, we sometimes fall into existing and doing rather than truly living. We only know that this has happened when suddenly our life seems dry, depleted, filled with tasks, or it feels like we are stuck in a rut or habit that may have been comfortable, but is becoming stifling and suppressing. So this is like the growth. So we think of the growth from mastering our mind, stepping out of the 3D into our intuition. And then what can happen when we're like up here in our upper chakras? We forget to ground ourselves, right? Sometimes we get lost up here where we want to meditate all day. I know I do that sometimes. And we got to ground it. We've got to ground it. And it's like when you get in that airy-fairy mode, you can forget that that like everyday tasks, you've got to infuse the divine into that too, because we came to be physical beings. We came for this physical experience on earth, not to be meditating all day, every day. Like we take that power and we ground it into earth so that we can be, do, and have everything that we want. But you've got to ground it into earth, right? And so this is the reminder. This is the reminder that everyday tasks are meant to be divine too. Doing the dishes, there's a way to make that beautiful. There's a way, it's called the beauty way, where everything in your life, there's something beautiful in every single thing that you do. And so it's like, you think about those mundane tasks, like when you're driving in your car, what are you doing? What are you thinking about? Mind your thoughts. Make every task a growth experience. It's possible. Okay, now what we're gonna do is flip the deck and see what's on the bottom of each of these decks. Ooh, next is Knight of Wands. And look, we moved from that kind of light, gentle pink and blue to this dark blue, which is also in the wings here. Also in the wings of Isis, grounding energy. Deep, deep blue, grounding energy. And look, and you think about too, this horse, think about a horse's hooves on the ground. Boom, grounding, grounding, grounding. And this is grounding all of that beautiful, amazing intuition into the 3D so that you can have an awesome experience. Wands, you think about new opportunity, work, business. Something awesome is coming and you will move swiftly toward it. But stay aware. Don't move too swiftly. Like temper yourself, right? Temper yourself. Boom. You think of the horse hooves on the ground. I love that sound. It's a steady rhythm. It's a steady beat. Like you want to move fast toward it, but be a little guarded, right? Right? Be careful. Don't move too damn fast. Be steady. Steady beat. And look at his wand lit up. That wand is lit up. The knight is moving fast. In the desert. That's the desert. Moving swiftly through the desert. Okay, and so that says to me too, like I was saying, have a steady course, like have a steady beat. You think about the dryness. Like if you don't stay hydrated when you are on a horse galloping through the desert, you're in trouble, right? So like be aware, be aware. Okay, what's next? What's next? We've got 5 of Wands. Boom. That right there. That's it. Okay, and so this totally ties into that message. Move swiftly, take the opportunity, be bold, be fierce, be like fire, but stay hydrated in the desert. Stay hydrated because shit might come up. Some things might come up. Fives are like indecision, maybe conflict. So look at all the dragons. You've got, and you've got a knight down here. There's a knight down here and he's on a dragon, but he looks like he's down here lower than everyone else. Everyone else is a bit higher up with a higher perspective. So you think of a bird's eye view, a higher perspective. And they are all wielding some sort of weapon, but on the weapon, look what's on the weapon. There's flowers, there's like daisies on the weapon. So like soften, that's what it says to me is soften. Know that if you get into a situation where it seems like it could turn into conflict and competition, that you can flip that into cooperation. Soften. Imagine what all these dragons could do together if they're not fighting amongst one another. That is super cool. Super cool. Okay, and then last, boom! Justice. I love it. That's a beautiful transition. Okay, so from conflict to justice, balancing the scales. Balancing the scales. So here we go, the knight moving swiftly, but stay grounded, stay hydrated. You're in the desert, but you're wielding your fire. You're ready. You want to move toward that opportunity. Some conflict may arise. Something may come up. 5 of Wands. Something may come up within that opportunity. Take it and flip it. Control your mind. Control your mind, because you are a queen. You are a queen of swords. So keep that in mind, right? Control your mind so that you can turn this possible conflict into cooperation, into justice. Balance the scales. And then look what happens. Look how beautiful that is. Look, and this is back, you look at the Empress. So this says to me, when we're moving from this swift, bold energy of possible conflict in the dragons, and we say, oh, wait a minute, control that mind, be the Queen of Swords, and be the Empress. Be the Empress so that you can experience the justice that is meant for you, the balance that is meant for you, because you've been training for this all of your life. Harness that power. And so we look at, we have 1, 2, I think we had 3 major arcana. Yep, we had 3 major arcana in this reading. So we had 3 different decks. Half of our cards were major arcana. And doesn't that speak to the 1111 portal, the power of the portal, right? And like, you think of the portal, this is not something that we walk through. It's not a door that we open and walk through. This is an energetic shift. And so this 1111 portal, there are so many energies behind it supporting you, supporting your shift. So mind your thoughts. Mind your thoughts, because all of that is going to be compounded. So if you can start writing out, like write out your intentions. What are your intentions for the end of this year? Start the new year now. Start the new year now. What are your intentions for 2022? And start writing that out. Write out gratitudes and write out your intentions for the year. What do you want to manifest? Because that's the power you want to have behind you. Focus on what you want, not what you don't want. Joy cast, don't fear cast, because you get what you think about. But you're the Queen of Swords. You're the Queen of Swords, so you're the master of your mind. So, so beautiful. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. Some people do their readings where they only have their like fingernails, like their hands and the cards. I would love to know what you prefer. I see people do it many different ways. I kind of like to show my face, but then I've got to figure out better lighting too. So any suggestions I'm open to. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're watching this, please, please, please like and subscribe. I want to grow my channel. This is so fun. I so enjoy this, and my intuition is more deeply activated every single time. I'm like, this is my jam. I love it so much. And I love you. Have a great night. I'm going to create a meditation right now, and I'll post it. So I like to do a good balance of meditation, tarot, and funny, something funny. So my shorts are funny. I think they're funny. They passed the teenage test, so I'm going to consider them funny. So I like to have a good balance of resources for you as we walk this ascension journey together. So I love you so much. Have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.